Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I believe everybody is doing fine. So today we are going to be making chicken stew, which you can practically have with anything. So without further ado, please stay with me to the end of this video. So for the ingredients I'm going to be using here is onion, ginger, garlic, which I'm going to be blending. And now I have here is my chicken, which I've already washed very well. And then I'm going to be seasoning this chicken with some chicken seasoning. Just a tablespoon is enough. And then here I'm going to be adding a tablespoon of salt. Please do feel free to use any seasoning of your choice. And I have some chopped onions. And then I'm going to be adding some white pepper. Just about a teaspoon is enough. And now I'm adding my blended ginger, garlic, and onion. I have here fresh thyme. You can use dry one if that's what you have. Some fresh parsley. You can also use dry parsley. And then I have here grains of selim and 2 bay leaves. And I'm going to go ahead to mix all together to make sure the chicken is well marinated. As I said before, please do feel free to use any seasoning of your choice. I'm adding a lot of seasoning because I'll be using the stock of this chicken to make the stew. And now I'm just going to be adding some basil leaves. And then I'll just cover this and allow it to cook for about 10 minutes. So this has been cooking for 10 minutes. I'm going to give it a stir. Up to now, I haven't added any water yet, but I'm just giving it a stir. And after, I'm going to be adding some water and then allow it to cook for additional 10 minutes. So just cover, and this is ready. As you can see, I have enough stock for my stew, and the chicken is well cooked. I'm going to be grilling this chicken in the oven, but please do feel free to fry yours if that is what you want. So you can fry and you can also grill the chicken. So I'm just going to be grilling this on medium heat. And here, while the chicken is in the oven, let's go ahead and blend the rest of our ingredients, which is fresh tomatoes, red and green bell pepper. I love the aroma the green bell pepper always gives to food. That's why I just added to it. But if you don't like it, you can just do without the green bell pepper. So for this, I'm using the corn oil for this sauce. You can use any oil of your choice. And then I just added in some chopped onion and some bay leaves. And I'm going to be frying this for about 1 minute. And after that, I'm just going to be adding in my blended ginger and onion. And then I'm going to let it fry for about 1 minute. So I'll just give it a stir to make sure it doesn't get burned. And at this point, I'm just going to be adding in my blended fresh tomatoes, the bell pepper and the green pepper. And then give it a stir. And then I'll go ahead to add in my stock at this point. That way everything will be cooked together perfectly. So just give it a stir and allow this to cook on a medium heat because you don't want your sauce to get burnt. So I'll let it cook until the sauce or the stew is reduced to half. As you can see, this has been cooking now for about 20 minutes and it has reduced completely. And now just give it a stir. Make sure it doesn't get burnt because tomato stew is so easy to get burnt. I'll give it a stir. Make sure all is well cooked and keep on cooking it. And at this point, you can see it's almost done. And I just tested for salt. There is a need to add salt. I just go ahead and add in just a little bit more of salt. You don't want to have your stew salty. And then some white pepper, a little bit of curry powder. Just go ahead and add in any ingredients or any seasoning that you love to add to your food. I'll test again for salt. And at this point, the salt is perfect. So I'll go ahead to add in my chicken. The chicken has been grilled perfectly well. And after that, I'll just stir everything together. And then I'm going to let this cook on a medium to low heat. I'll let it cook or fry for additional 5 minutes. And at this point, I'm just going to garnish this with some sliced onions and then some Scotch bonnet pepper. This will give a very nice flavor and beautiful aroma to your stew. I mean, you can have this stew with practically everything. This stew goes well with white rice, your jollof rice, your boiled yam. You can also have it with your spaghetti, your couscous. It goes well with everything. You just prepare this stew and then just keep it in your refrigerator. And this is a very good time saving. Anytime you are ready, you just bring it out, heat it, and you are good to go. So I hope you guys like this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, share, comment, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.